Good morning, students. Welcome back to the mathematics class. Hope all of you are practicing at home. So last year, the chapter's name. What is our chapter's name? Yeah, it's learning large numbers. So chapter name is learning large numbers. So last year we learned the number just after and just before, isn't it? Just after and just before. So here is the first question. Write the just before a given number. Just before a given number. So what is the number here? First question. What is the number here? So 68. Number before 68. The number just comes before 68 is, yes, count it backward. Yes, it is 67. Isn't it? So, yes. The number 2. Question number 2. What is the question here? It's 100. So count the number back. 100 backward. It's 99. Isn't it? Do you have the book? Do you take your book? Just open it. Write down the first question. So 1. Write down 1 dash 68. Do you write the question? 1 dash 68. 68 backward. The number just before. Number just before 68 is 67. Then number 2. Write number question number 2. Is 100 is our question. Dash 100. You have to write dash 100. 100 backward. Count it back. Yes. Before means you have to count backward. So you are getting 99. Then number 3. Write the question number 3. Yes. Dash 626. 626. So how do you write the backward number? Yes. How do you write the backward number? First write 100 space same. Isn't it? Then 26 backward. This is 25. Is it clear? Then number 4. What is the number here? Dash 1000. So dash 1000 just before 1000. Yes. Which number comes before 1000? Yes. Very good. So 999. Is it clear? Then here you have to write the number just after a given number. The number just after a given number. Write the first question. 1. First question 1. 9 dash 9 comma dash. 9 comma dash. Yes. 9 after. The number comes after 9 is 10. Good. Then number 2. Question number 2. 769. 769 comma dash. What is the number after? Which number comes after 769? So first 100 space is same. Then after 69, so 70. Isn't it? So 770. Then third question. Write down the third question. It's 302, comma, then dash. 302, number just after 302. 3 is 100 space is same. 10 space is same. Then 1 space is just after 2 is 3. Isn't it? Yes. Then number 4. 9455. Isn't it? 900. Write the question. 9455, comma, dash. How do you write the just after? How do you write the just after? Yes. So it's a bigger number. What you have to do? The last year, how do you write the bigger number? Just after the bigger number question, how do you write? So you have to add 1 to the 1's place, isn't it? So 9455 plus 1. isn't it? You have to add 1 to the given number, isn't it? So, how do you write? How do you add? So, first add 5 plus 1. 5 plus 1. 5 in your mind, 1 in your hand. How much you are getting? It's after 5, you are getting 6. Then bring down the 5. Then bring down the 4. Then bring down the 9. So, you are getting 9,456. Is it clear? Then, so last year we learned that the number comes just after is known as, it has a name, special name, it's a term successor, isn't it? Just after number is known as successor, isn't it? What do you mean by successor? The number just after a given number is known as a successor. How do you get the successor? You have to add 1 to the given number, isn't it? How do you get the successor? You have to add 1 to the given number. Here 9 is our question. So how do you get the successor? 9 is our question. 9 is the question. How do you get the successor? You have to add 1 to the 9. Question is 9. Is it clear? Question is 9. How do you get the successor? You have to add 1 to the 9. So 9 plus 1 easy, isn't it? 9 plus 1, 10. Isn't it? Then 50 plus 1. 50 is second question. 50 is the question. You have to write the successor of 50. How do you write successor? 50 plus 1, 51. Is it clear? Yes. Then, the third question. 356 plus 1. So, yeah, you have to get the, if you are adding 1 to the given number, you are getting the successor. Is it clear? You are getting the successor. So, here, how do you add? First add the ones place. 6 plus 1. Yes. 7. Then bring down the 5. Then bring down the 2. So, what is your successor of 256? 256, the successor is 257. So, the fourth question. 3,999. How do you get the successor of 3,999? How do you get? You have to add 1 to the 3,999, isn't it? You have to add 1 to the 3,999. So add it. Do it on your book. Plus 1. Will you write the 1? It's here. It's on the ones place. 1 should be right on the ones place. So 9 plus 1. Yes, 9 plus 1. 9 in your mind. How do you add? 9 in your mind, 1 in your finger, isn't it? After 9, the number comes after 9 is 10. So here is the 0. Where you write the 1? You are getting 10, isn't it? Here is the 0. Where you write this 1? Where you write this 1? This is our carryover. 1 is our carryover. You have to write the just above the 9. Tens place, isn't it? 1 you have to write on the tens place. So 9 plus 1. Again you are getting 10. Where you write the 1? It's a carryover. So 9 plus 1. Again 10. It's a carryover. 3 plus 1 is 4. So you are getting 4,000. So successor of 3,999 is 4,000. Is it clear? So what do you mean by successor? What do you mean by successor? Successor is the next number of a given number. Next number of a given number. So successor is equal to the next number. Then how do you get the successor? Given number plus 1. Is it clear? How do you get the successor? Given number plus 1. So successor of a given number is equal to the number that comes just after the given number. Is it clear? What do you mean by successor? The successor of a given number is number that comes just after the given number. Is it clear? Is it clear? So, what do you mean by successor? Yes. What do you mean by successor? Yes, what do you mean by successor? Yes, it's a number that comes just after the given number. Is it clear? Yes. Then we learned just before, isn't it? So just before is also known as predecessor. Is it clear? Just before number is also known as predecessor. How do you get the predecessor? You have to count backward. That means you have to minus from the given number. You have to do the subtraction 1 from the given number. Is it clear? So here is the first question is 9. Are you writing it? What is the first question? It's 9. So how do you get the predecessor? Just before number. Predecessor means just before number. So you have to subtract 1 from the given number. So 9 minus 1. 9 minus 1 is 8. Good. Then what's the second question? 50, isn't it? Say the number just before the 50. Just before the 50 is 49. How do you get the 49? How do you get the 49? You have to subtract 1 from the given number. That is 50. The given number is 50. You have to subtract 1 from the 50, isn't it? So you are getting 50 minus 1. Yes. How do you subtract 0 minus 1? Can you do it? So you have to borrow it. Borrow for the subtraction, isn't it? So cancel which number, from which number you have to borrow? You have to borrow from the 5. So 5, take 5 fingers. You are borrowing 1, isn't it? You are borrowing 1. So here you are getting 4. Here this 1 and borrowing 1 and this 0 becomes 10, isn't it? So 10 minus 1. Yes, it's a 10 minus 1 is 9. Bring down the 4. You are getting the same, isn't it? 49. So predecessor means you have to subtract 1 from the given number. Is it clear? Here, third question. 256. How do you get the predecessor of 256? How do you get the what is the predecessor of 256? Yes, the number just before 256. Predecessor means the number that comes just before the 256. How do you get? Yes, you have to do the minus 1 from the 256. So 6 minus 1. Yes, 6 minus 1, 6 in your mind, 1 in your hand. So 1 finger, how much? So 5. Yes, bring down this 5, bring down the 2. So 255. Clear? Then fourth question, 399. How do you do the predecessor? How do you find out the predecessor? The number just after 399, you have to do the subtraction. Here 399 minus, where you write the 1? Where you write the 1? Yes, it is on the ones place. Is it clear? So 9 minus 1. 9 in your mind, 1 in your hand. So count backward. 9 backward. Yes, 1 in your hand. 9 backward is, yes, very good. So 8. Then bring down the 9. Bring down the 9. Then bring down the 3. So number just before the 3999 is 3998. So what do you mean by predecessor? What do you mean by predecessor? Predecessor is the just before number, otherwise the previous number. Predecessor is the just before number or the previous number. How do you get the previous number? So given number minus 1. Is it clear? Given 9 for larger number, we can't find out mentally. So isn't it? So we have to do the minus. Given number minus 1. Predecessor is equal to given number minus 1. So predecessor of a given number is equal to the number that comes just before the given number. The number that comes just before the given number. Is it clear? What do you mean by predecessor? Yes. What do you mean by predecessor? the number, yes, that comes, very good, just before the given number. So now we are going to find out the predecessor and the successor of a given number. Is it clear? How do you find out the predecessor? Predecessor means given number minus 1. Successor is given number plus 1. Is it clear? Is it clear? So your question is the first question. Write down. First question. What is your 9,87,033? Do you write the first question? Yes. 9,87,033. So your first question is 9,87,033. Then predecessor is P, successor is S. How do you write the predecessor? Predecessor means given number minus 1. So what is your given number? So given number is 9,87,033. So you have to do the minus 1. You have to subtract 1 from the given number. So 3 minus 1. Yes, 3 minus 1. 3 in your mind, 1 in your finger. Just before 3. Yes, how much you are getting? Good. 2. What is the next step? Bring down the 3. Bring down the 0. Then bring down the 7. Very good. Then, yes. Bring down the 8. Then bring down the 9. So the number just before 9,87,033 is 9,87,032. Is it clear? Predecessor means you have to do the minus, given number minus 1. So what is your answer? Predecessor is 9,87,032. Is it clear? So how do you find out the successor? Yes. What do you mean by successor? Given number plus 1. Is it clear? What do you mean by successor? Given number plus 1. So given number is 9,87,033 plus 1. So where do you got the 1? It should be on the 1's place. Is it clear? So 3 plus 1 is 4. What's the next? Yes. Bring down the 3, bring down the 0, then put a comma, then 7, bring down the 8, then bring down the 9. Isn't it? Easiest one, isn't it? So, what is the successor? 9,87,034. Is it clear? What is the successor here? Successor of 9,87,033 is, this is successor? 9,87,034. Clear? Then next question. So next question, 3,50,000. Second question is 3,50,000. Yes. How do you write the predecessor? First we are going to write the predecessor. How do you write the predecessor? Predecessor is equal to given number minus, isn't it? Given number minus given number. Okay, given number is 3,50,000 minus, where you write the 1? Should be on the 1's place. Is it clear? So 0 minus 1. 0 minus 1? 1. Isn't it? Isn't it? 0 minus 1 is? No, it is not 1. 0 is lesser. So what do you have to do? How do you do the subtraction? You have to borrow. From which number you have to borrow? Can you borrow from 0? No. So you have to borrow from the 5. Isn't it? So you have to cancel this 5. Take 5 fingers on the hand. In your hand. Take 5 fingers in your hand. Yes. Then borrow 1. How much you are remaining in your hand? So 4. So this 1 and 0 becomes 10. Again you have to cancel the 10. Yes, you have to take in 10. 1 from 10. What is remaining there? It's 9. Then here it's become 10. Again you have to cancel the 10. Then you are taking 10. 1 from 10. It's become 9. This 0 becomes 10. Isn't it? Then again you have to cancel the 9. This 0 becomes 10. 10 minus 1. Yes, 10 minus 1. Very good. It's 9. Then bring down the 9. Bring down the 9. Then here also you have to bring down the 9. Here is the 4. Then 3. Is it clear? So what is the predecessor of 3,50,000? 3,50,000 is 3,49,999. Is it clear? How do you find out the predecessor? The given number minus 1. Given number minus 1. Next question. Third question. This is the second. Third question is 4,089. 4,089. First we are finding out the predecessor. Is it clear? First we are finding out the predecessor of the given number. So how do you do it? Given number minus predecessor is equal to given number minus 1. Given number minus 1. So where is the 1? 1 should be in the 1's place. Then 9 minus 1. 9 in your mind, 1 in your hand. Yes, how much you are getting? It's 8. Isn't it? Then bring down the 8. Bring down the 0. Bring down the 4. So the predecessor of 4,089 is 4,088. Is it clear? Given number minus 1. Given number minus 1. Then the fourth question. Fourth question is, what is the fourth question here? Yes, 69,999. What is the fourth question? Write down 69,999. So how do you find out the predecessor? Predecessor is equal to given number minus 1. So given number minus 1. So what is the given number here? It's 69,999. So you have to do the minus here. So minus 1. Is it clear? So 9 minus 1. 9 in your mind, 1 in your hand. 9 minus 1 is 8. Bring down the 9. Then bring down the 9. 10. Now no number is there, is to subtract. So bring down the 9. Bring down the 6. So what is the predecessor of 69,999? Yes, it's the 69,998. Is it clear? This is the predecessor. Now we are going to find out the successor. What do you mean by successor? Successor is given number. How do you find out the successor? Given number plus 1. So which is our given number here? First number 4. Find out the successor. How do you find out the successor? So given number. What is the given number is 3,50,000. Yes. How do you find out successor? You have to add 1 to the given number. 1 to the given number. You are getting. Yes, you are getting. How much you are getting? You have to add 1. So 1. 0, 0, then 0, 5, bring down the 3. So, what is the successor of 3,50,000? What is the successor of 3,50,000? 3,50,001. 3,50,001. Is it clear? 3,50,001. Is it clear? Successor. Then, next question, number 5. You have to find out the successor. What is the question here? 4,089. 4,089. How do you find out successor? You have to add 1 to the given number. 1 to the given number. Isn't it? So, 9 plus 1. How do you get 9? 9 in your mind, 1 in your finger. After 9 is 10. 1 is the carryover. Isn't it? So 1 plus 8 is 9. Then nothing to add there, then bring down the 0. Here also bring down the 4. So successor of 4089 is 4090. Is it clear? 4000. Clear? 4090. So sixth question. You have to find the successor of 69,999. How do you find out the successor? You have to add 1 to the given number. So your number is 69,999. You have to add 1 to the given number. Isn't it? So 9 plus 1. Yes, you are getting 10. So carry over 1 here. 9 plus 1. Again you are getting 10. So carry over is 1. 9 plus 1 is 10. Yes. Again you are getting carry over there. Then 9 plus 1, 10. So carry over is 1. You have to add 1 and 6. Then 7. Is it clear? So successor of 69,999 is 70,000. Is it clear? What is the successor of 69,999? 70,000. Is it clear? So next we are going to learn the successor and the predecessor. How do you write the successor and predecessor? So predecessor, how do you write? Given number minus 1. Yes, given number minus 1. Given number minus 1, find out the predecessor. Then successor. How do you find out the successor? Given number. Which is your given number? 6 lakh. So 6 lakh plus, yes. How do you find out successor? Find out. Find the answer. Predecessor and successor. Yes. How much you are getting? 0 minus 1. You can't do the subtraction there. So then you have to borrow from 6. Isn't it? You can subtract 1 from 0. 0 is smaller, so you can't do the subtraction directly there. So you have to do the subtraction by borrowing. Is it clear? You have to do the subtraction by borrowing. Then you have to borrow from here 6. Isn't it? So 6 becomes 5. Then this. You have borrow from 1 from 6. Isn't it? So this 1 and this 0 becomes 10. Again you have to cancel it. Then you are getting 9 there. Isn't it? Then yes. What do you get? Yes. 9. Sorry. Before do the subtraction. So here we are doing 6 lakh minus 1. Predecessor means you have to subtract 1 from the given number. So 0 minus 1. So you can't do the subtraction. So you have to borrow from 6. Then this 6 becomes 5. Isn't it? Then this 0 becomes 10. Again you have to cancel here. It's become 9. Then again you have to cancel the 0. 10 here. Then you have to borrow from this 10. This becomes 9. Isn't it? Then here is getting 10. Here you have to borrow it again. So you have to cancel the 10. It's become 9. Isn't it? Then this becomes 0 becomes 10. Again you have to borrow from 10. So it's become 9. Then 10. Isn't it? Then 10 minus 1. 10 minus 1. Yes, 10. Just before the 10 is 9. Here is 9. Here is all we have the 9. Then here we have the 9. Here is the 5. Is it clear? So predecessor is 5,99,999. So What do you mean by success? You have to add. It's easiest. So do it. 0 plus 1. 0 plus 1. Yes, 1. Bring down the 0. Bring down the 0. 0. 0. 6. Isn't it? So, successor is equal to, successor of 6 lakh is 6 lakh 1. 6 lakh 1. Then, find out the next. Predecessor of 99,999. Yes. How do you find out? You have to add. You have to add. No, you have to subtract. Isn't it? Yes. So, predecessor means you have to subtract 1 from the given number. So, how much you are getting there? 9 minus 1. Yes. Yes, 9 minus 1. 9 just backward is 8. Good. Bring down the 9. Bring down the 9. Then bring down the 9. So 99,990. Is it clear? Successor means given number plus 1. Yes. Yes, carryover is there. Yes, 10. Again you are getting 10. 9 plus 1 is 10. Again you are getting carry over there. 9 plus 1 is 10. Again you are getting carry over there. Yes, 9 plus 1 is 10. Then again you are getting the carry over. 9 plus 1 is 10. Is it clear? Is it clear? So you are getting 1 lakh. The number just after, that means successor of 99,999 is 1 lakh. Is it clear? Now, we are going to count in hundreds. That means we are changing only the hundreds place. Is it clear? Counting in hundreds means there is only change of digit in the hundreds place. Is it clear? So which is your hundreds place here? Ones, tens, hundred. So there is only one change in the hundreds place. This is your ones place. This is the tens place. This is the hundreds. So other numbers are remaining, the other digits are remaining the same, only change in the hundreds place. Is it clear? You have to change only the hundreds place. Is it clear? Count in hundreds means you have to change the digit in the hundreds place. That means you have to add 1 to the hundreds place. You have to add 1 to the hundreds place. So here, they are adding 100 to this number. How much you are getting? 0, 0, 1. How much you are getting? Yes, you are getting 0 plus 9, 9. 0 plus 9, 9. 3 plus 1 is 4. Is it clear? 5,000. This is your next number. Is it clear? Again, you have to add the 100 there. Then 9, 9. 4 plus 1. Yes. 5. Bring down the 5. Is it clear? Then again you have to count hundreds means you have to add 100. So ones, tens, 100. Yes. 9, 9, 6. How much you are getting? So look here. Only the digit in the hundreds place is changing. So write down the next number. Yes, next number is 5,699. Which is the next number? You have to change the hundreds place. So plus 1. How much you are getting? Yes, 5,799. Again you have to add 100. How much you are getting? 9. 9. 7 plus 1 is 8. Isn't it? Then 5. Clear? 10. So 600 and yes. Then you have to add 1 to the hundreds place. So you are getting 5,999. Is it clear? Change only the hundreds digit in the hundreds place. Then 5,899. Then next, which place you have to change it here? The digit in the hundreds place you have to change here. So question is count in hundreds means you have to change the digit in the hundreds place. This is your hundreds place, isn't it? Then 5 changes to, you have to add 1 to the hundreds place. You are getting 6 hundreds place. Here add to 1 to the 6, you are getting 7, isn't it? Then plus 1 to the 7, how much you are getting? Plus 1. How much you are getting? Plus 1, 7 plus 1, you are getting 96,878. Again, you have to add plus 1 here. Plus 1, hundreds place. Yes, how much you are getting? 96,878. Yes, again you have to add 100. How much you are getting? 96,978. Again you have to add 100. How much you are getting? Yes. Here say 8, 7 and plus 1. Yes, 10 here. So carry over there. You have to add 1 to the 1000. If you are getting 10, you have to add 1 to carry over. You have to add to the 1000. So you are getting 97,078, isn't it? 97,078. Is it clear? Is it clear? So, you are adding 196,878. Again, you are adding 100 to the hundreds place. So, 1 to the hundreds place, you are getting. Yes. Yes. Then, here, now again you are adding 100 here means you have to. We are getting carry over here, then you are writing 97,078 here. Again you have to add 100 there, then you are getting here 100 space changes to 1. Clear? Then do the next. So 100, you have to add 100 here. So you are getting 3,57,000, isn't it? Then you have to add 100 here. You are getting 3,57,100. Because the 100 space is changing. Then add 100. How much you are getting? Yes, 3,57,200. Isn't it? Isn't it? Then you have to add 100. 3,57,000. 57,300. Then again you have to add 100. So 3,57,400. Then 3,57,500. Isn't it? Then similarly, you have to count in 10,000. That means change the plate number in the 10,000s. So which is our 10,000s? Ones, tens, 100, 1,000. Here is the 10,000. So last place is the 10,000. So you have to change only the digit in the 10,000 place. So this is here. Here is the 4. 4 changes. Next number is 5. Start with 5. So next number start with the 6. So next number, other digits are remaining the same. Other digits are remaining the same. Is it clear? So that means you have to add 1,000 to the 10,000 to the given number. 10,000. 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. How much you are getting? 0, 1, 5, 0, 5, 6, 5. So 56,510. Then you have to add 10,000. You are getting 66,510. Here you are adding 10,000. So that means changing the digit in the 10,000 place. 10,000. So 6 becomes, the digit in the 6 becomes 7. Very good. Then how much you are getting there? 76,510. Then we are adding 10,000 to the 10,000's place. 10,000. It becomes 86,510. Is it clear? Again, you are adding 10,000. So there is a change in the 10,000's place. That 8 becomes 9 minus 6,510. Then again you are adding 1,000 means you are getting the 9 plus 1. You are getting 10. Isn't it? You are adding 10,000. How much you are getting? 0, 0, 0, 5, 6, 9 plus 1 is 10. So you are getting 1,06,510. Clear? Then next, which place you have to change? The digit in the 10,000's place. So here is 0. This is the 10,000's place. 10,000's place. So 0 becomes, we are adding 1. 10,000 means it becomes 8,000, 8 lakh, 11 lakh, 11,365. Again adding 10,000 means the digit in the 10,000 changes. 1 changes to 1 plus 1 is 2. So 8 lakh 21,365. Then which one you are changing there? 8 lakh 31,365. So clear? Then 8 lakh 41,365. Then change in the thousands place. You have to add 1 to the 10,000's place. Then 1,000. Then yes. So can you do the next? You have to add 10,000. How do you add it? Yes. How do you add it? Yes. 10,000. 9, 3, 6, 7. So 5. You are getting 5 lakhs, 76,395. Then, so 10,000 place is changed. 6 changes to 7. Then 7 changes to 8. Then 10,000 place 5 lakh 96,395. So clear? Again you are adding here 1. So it becomes 10. Here is the carryover. You are getting the carryover. So 5 plus 1, 6. So we are getting, yes. Then we have to change the digit in the 10,000 space. Again, you have to change the digit in the 10,000 place. So 1 changes to 2. Is it clear? Is it clear? Yes. So, is it clear? How do you get the hundreds? How do you count by hundreds and 10,000s? Now we are going to forming the numbers, forming the formation of smallest number and the greatest number. Formation of the smallest and the largest number. Greatest number. Smallest and the greatest number. So given digits are given here. You have to use this digit and you have to make smallest and the greatest number. So for the smallest number, you have to arrange the given numbers in the ascending order. Is it clear? You have to form the greatest and the smallest number. What you have to do the first step? You have to write the given digit in the ascending order. What do you mean by ascending order? Yes, ascending order, smallest to big. So which is the smallest number here? So 1 is the smaller, very good. Then 5 next smaller is 5. Then the largest is 8. So you have to write the smallest number, means you have to write the first very smallest number first. The 1 is the very smallest. Then 5 is the next smaller, next bigger, 8 is the biggest one. Is it clear? Then greatest number means you have to write the number from the last to first. Is it clear? You have to write the number from last to first. So what is the last number here? It's the 8. Next is 5. Next is 1. Is it clear? How do you get the greatest and largest number? So, next. What is the first step? How do you write the smallest and largest number? Greatest number. First write the given number in the ascending order. So which is the number, smallest number here? Which is the smallest number here? Write down. See, the smallest number is 0. Yes, 0 is the smallest number. The smallest is 2. The smallest is 6. Next is 9. So 0 is the smaller number. If there is any number start with 0, can you say any number start with 0? No, there is no number start with a 0. So we have to rearrange it. We have to write 2 as the first number, 0 as the second number. Is it clear? No number start with the 0. So you have to write 2 as the first number, then 0 as the second number, then. Is it correct? Is it a number? Is it a number? Is it a number? We are putting comma between these numbers. Is it a number? No, it's a digit. It's a wrong. So is it clear? In between the number, if you are putting a comma, it's become digits. So forming a number means there is no need to put the comma. So you have to just write the number. So which is the smallest there? 0 is the smallest. You can't start with 0, so you have to start with the 2. Is it clear? There is can we put a comma there? No, because we are writing the number. So you have to write the 0, 10. 6, the greatest is 9. Is it clear? So greatest number means you have to start from the last, ascending order last. So 9 is the largest. Then next smaller is 6. Next smaller is 2. Next smaller is 0. So what is the next number? Write the next. What is the first step? Write in the ascending order 2, 3. What is the next number? Next digit. Sorry. Next digit is 5. Next digit is, this is the next digit. It's a 7. So how do you write? How do you form the number? How do you make the number? So write the smallest number means you have to write the smallest digit first. Then the greatest. 3 is the greatest. Then 5 is the next greatest. 7 is the greatest one. Isn't it? So greatest number means you have to start from the last. As in the ascending order, you have to start from the last. So 7 is the greatest number. Next smaller than 7 is, next number smaller than 7 is 5. Smaller than 5 is 3. Smaller than 2 is, smaller than 3 is 2. Is it clear? So 7,532 is the greatest number. Then what is the first step? Write in the ascending order. So which is the smaller? 0. Next 2, 3, 6, 9. These are the numbers. So you have to start from which number? Can you start from 0? Is it correct? Is it correct? No, there is no number start with 0. So you have to start with the 2. Smallest number you have to start with 2. Then write 0, 3, 6, 9. Greatest number means you have to start from the last. Ascending order, last. Which is the last digit? It's 9. Then write 6. Then, here we go, 3. Then 2. Last is 0. So 96,320. Then, last question. 0, ascending order. 0 is the smaller. 7 is the next smaller. Next greater, 8 is the greatest one, isn't it? 807 is the number, 0 is the smaller, 7 is the next greater, 8 is the greatest. So smaller means you have to start from, yes, start from 7. You can't start with the 0, isn't it? So it's 0 is the next number, second digit, 8 is the last. So which is the greater number here? You have to start from 8, 7, 0, 870. So this is for the assignment. Write the successor and predecessor of the following numbers. Is it clear? You have to do it in your book. Do the assignment. So once again, there is one more assignment there. Form the smallest and greatest number using the given numbers, given digits. Is it clear? There are 2 assignments. You have to do it in your maths notebook. So that's for today's class. Thank you. God bless you.